Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is a 3-minute video, so I'm going to bounce right through this. Look at this. Dated October 25th, case number. Who is this for? Attorney for Rabbi Yehuda Ferris of Chabad of the East Bay. This is dated in the middle of the pandemic, October 31st, 2022. COVID was deadly, killing everyone. It was a year before, over a year before the pandemic started to slow down and the eviction moratoriums were lifted. So he says here, look what he's, I'm going to cut right to it, and I got 3 minutes. He says, petition, he's trying to evict this guy in the middle of the pandemic. And he says, legislative, he's on the property to care for a settler. First he says, well, we want to evict this guy. Can his share of the trust estate, he's asking the judge, can his share of the trust estate be charged attorney's fees on behalf will incur relating to evicting him? But why is he trying to evict him in the middle of the pandemic? This is May of 2022. Says first he says, well, after the settler died, he remained on the property as a sole occupant. We didn't want him to leave because what does it say here? He's schizophrenic. He could provide the guy who died, his brother invited him to take care of him. He did in fact provide valuable caretaking services for the settler, and he's also a beneficiary in the trust, right? But then he bounces over here and he says, but beginning in May of 2022, petitioner Yehuda Ferris, through his attorney, asked him to vacate. He was given until July of 22, but the COVID pandemic, he wanted him to go live out in the street. He refused to leave the property. So then it says, it's the Rabbi Ferris's position that the attorney's fees and any actions to evict him should be charged solely against his share of the trust. Well, he ended up evicting him and ruining his reputation, and now there's no money in the trust anyway. But he says, can his share of the trust be charged with related to the instant petition and costs and fees? He won't leave the property. It says that he says over here, well, he believes that he has a mental health condition that's contributed to belief that he's a rightful owner and occupant of the property. It's the middle of the pandemic. What are you talking about, mental health? The law said you couldn't leave where you were. And, by the way, if he wins the trust contest, he'll be part owner of the property. Anyhow, this is what Yehuda Ferris swore under penalty of perjury. Look at this. This is what he does behind the scenes, is try to evict innocent elderly people. It says here, William Rogers, attorney for Yehuda Ferris, and it says, I, Yehuda Ferris, undersigned, declare and read the foregoing Second Amendment trust instructions from the court. I declare the following is true, and I declare under penalty of perjury is accounted for is correct. Rabbi Yehuda Ferris. And now